Hey guys, Living Survival. So today I got some kits from Adventure Medical Kits that they sent me, and I wanted to give you guys a quick look at those. These are their smaller kits. These are perfect for bug out bags, for get home bags, for your everyday hiking, camping, backpacking, things like that. These are prepackaged medical kits that you can easily throw into any pack, and we'll give you the basics all the way up from regular boo-boos all the way up to some heavier trauma. So I want to give you guys a look at those, and let's get into it. So they have their ultralight and their waterproof series. This is the 0.3, this is the 0.5. I believe they make a 0.7 and a 0.9. Basically what you're getting as you go up is just more duplicates of everything in here, for more people. So basically, this would be for, one person, a very small waterproof bag, take with you, on a canoe trip or hiking, backpacking. Also great to throw in your get home bag or your bug out bag. I have one of these pretty much in every pack that I have, and it'll come with all the essentials that basically you would want to have in your pack for your medical needs. So the 0.3 here again is a really great kit. So in the pack here you got your basics for wound care, basically your boo-boo kit. You got your band-aids and dressing. So you've got a couple butterflies, you got about 10 yards of tape, some knuckle and some regular band-aids, some gauze, a couple different sizes, and then for cleaning out the wounds you got some antiseptic wipes and some antibiotic ointment. Medication, you got some ibuprofen, some antihistamine, and some sting and itch relief. And then they've got some stuff in here for blisters that you could pick up, definitely hiking and things like that. Some moleskin, alcohol swab. And then they give you some other cool things in here, which is the safety pins and splinter / tick remover. So we can take a look here at everything that comes. Now this is a watertight bag, so it's nice, you can reseal it up in there. So here's the tape, a couple different sizes of band-aids. Here's the itch relief wipes and the antiseptic wipes. Then you've got some antibiotic ointment and a couple small packages of ibuprofen. Then you've got some 2x2s, gauze pads. Here's the moleskin. It is cut, I don't know if you can see that, but different sizes there. And some safety pins. So, for the 0.3, it's a very basic kit, but definitely something that would be, critical to have if you get some cuts and scrapes and things like that, to clean and disinfect and cover up some wounds that you might get on the trail. Again, great to have in a bug out bag. An SHTF situation or a natural disaster, you're definitely going to be prone to cuts and scrapes and things like that, so it's going to come in really handy to have just a simple kit like this. And here's the tweezers as well. They come in a nice little case. Look like some pretty decent tweezers. So moving on up, like I said, this is the 0.5, so it's a little bit bigger. You're going to get basically the same stuff. You're going to get just a little bit more, for two people. So again, in this one for wound care, you get the butterflies, you get the same amount of tape, you get a little bit more band-aids, you get a few 3x3 gauzes instead of just the 2x2s, and then you've got some 3x4, some sterile dressings here. You got the same antiseptics, some antibiotic, and as far as medication here goes, you got in addition to the ibuprofen, you got aspirin, and you've got some acetaminophen. So they basically give you some Tylenol and some aspirin in addition to ibuprofen, which would be like your Advil. Comes with the moleskin again and the safety pins and tick remover. So in these kits, as you move up 0.5, again they have a 0.7 and a 0.9. They're going to be basically just a little bit bigger kits. But again, these are the ones that are watertight, so these are going to be really good for your hiking and backpacking and camping and things like that. So it comes in this nice little pouch that you can, you know, strap to your bag or something like that. And then inside, essentially, you have the same waterproof Ziploc type bag. They call it a dry flex bag that you have with the .3. So that'll cover basically like your boo-boos and things like that. They also sent me another package of moleskin, which is really nice, and it's pre-cut and shaped, so you don't have to use scissors or anything like that. You've got a few different sizes here. These come in really handy if you're hiking and you get, you know, some blisters and things like this. This will give you relief, and it'll allow you to you know, not only be more comfortable, but you know, in a SHTF situation where you have to walk a long ways, you know, this is really going to come to your rescue if you start getting some problems with your feet. All right, so on up to the more trauma side of things. You know, with medical kits, you want to have, you know, your basic boo-boo kit, but you also want to have something for trauma, especially if maybe you go to the range a lot, or, you know, in a situation where you're going to be, you know that you're going to be taking more risk and things like that. It's always good to have a trauma kit as well. So this is their field trauma kit. They sent some clotting gauze, which I believe is new for this year. It's basically gauze that you can use to stop bleeding. So each pack of these comes with a couple sets of that gauze, and on the back they have directions for use. So these are great to just throw, you know, in your kit as well. So this particular field trauma kit comes with the quick clot, which is you know, the stuff that's going to stop bleeding quick. So there's a lot of stuff packed in here. You've got sort of some of that adhesive wrap that sticks to itself, which is really nice. You got the quick clot, and then you're going to have basically the same essentials that you know, that come in the other boo-boo type kits. You got some sting relief, some antiseptic wipes, some antibiotic ointment, a couple packages of ibuprofen, a couple gloves. And these come in pretty big plastic bags that you could use for something else as well. Then you're going to have your 2x2s and your 3x3 gauzes. Comes with a set of the tweezers as well. Then you've got some larger pads and some larger dressings. Lots of larger dressings. Looks like it's got some moleskin. And then what's really cool that comes in the field trauma kit is this wilderness and travel medicine guide. So it's a you know, a huge guide on you know, how to treat all different types of you know, injuries, all the way up from, you know, cuts and scrapes, all the way up to some more traumatic injuries such as broken bones and you know, eye injuries, head injuries, chest injuries, things like that. So really cool thing that comes with this this kit as well, and a great addition to have, especially in like a bug out bag where you're going to be more prone to trauma, or again if you go shooting a lot, something, you know, where you're going to be more prone to possibly a you know, more traumatic injury than you would just with your, you know, general everyday kit. So they also make much larger kits as well. Like I said, you know, you've got the waterproof kits, 0.3, 0.5, they make a 0.7 and a 0.9, but then they also go up from there, and they've got, you know, some much larger kits that come in, you know, larger bags for, you know, groups and things like that, for when you're going to have, you know, 2 to 4 people or even more people than that. And then basically you're just going to get redundancy on these items. But for everyday carry in your get home bag or your bug out bag, or your, you know, your hiking or backpacking packs, then these are definitely, you know, essential items for me that I carry. And especially if you don't want to build your own kit, you know, it's pretty expensive to part all these out and to buy, you know, each individual item to put in your kits, unless you're going to make multiple kits. So definitely, you know, worth it to get a prepackaged kit, and I think Adventure Medical Kits make some of the best. So you know, all the way up from your general cuts and scrapes, your boo-boo kit, all the way up to something for trauma. So I hope you guys like this video. be sure to check out Adventure Medical Kits. You know, they're the same company as SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer. They make, you know, great kit, great prepackaged medical kits that you can throw in your packs and bags and things like that. I know I have one of these in every pack and bag that I have. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave me some comments below. And as always, subscribe for more videos.